Alright guys, quick update here. As you can see, yes, it is snowing. Apparently the storm is closing in on us, yippee yay. Just starting to dry out, now we're going to get more precip. Oh well. As you can see, I started cleaning some of this manure out this morning, their bedding pack. The stock tank was kind of a quick deal this winter. My cattle water, which is right there in the back side of that trough water, the pipe froze underneath the ground, so quick thinking, I ran 1/2-inch PEX tubing through the rafters of the shed. I just have it trickle feeding into the stock tanks. So now that all the frost and stuff has come out of the ground, the tank started tipping over, so I cleaned it all out so the tank is sitting level. And I continued to clean a little bit. I figure, well, if we're going to get all this snow, maybe if I clean some of the manure out, I can just kind of backblade the snow out right away in the morning before it all starts to melt. Yeah, I've got a calf on the other side of the alley there, and apparently Mama's mad about it. But he'll get smart and figure out how to get back over here. There's only a 20-foot gate to walk through. But anyways, while I was cleaning, it's hard to tell probably in this video, but I trenched a little bit along here, dug down into the shale, and I trenched down through here. I trenched all the way out there. Yeah, the bales are kind of in the way, but they're crappy bales anyway, so they'll kind of filter the manure near and out of the water when it runs out of here tomorrow. Once we add on to this, I'm going to have to slope it and grade it right so the water will run out, but you know, not everything else. So, little update there. Still waiting on those last 5 calves to be born. A pretty decent sized pile of manure come out of that pen so far, and I don't even have it half cleaned out. Bigger than she looks. A lot of buckets so far. But yeah, just snowing. Weatherman, I don't know, one channel says 10 inches, the next one says 15. Hopefully they're all wrong and we'll only get 2. And I did a little bit of cleaning the other day. Got her parked inside. The guy I bought it from said never sat outside until the day of the auction, so I like to keep it that way. We had to move some stuff around, got the combine parked inside. 64 in the spreader sitting here, 40/20s in here. Hold reliable here. And of course, in the process of making room to get the combine inside, I had to move the corn planter and the drill because they were sitting in the main part of the shed. So, figured the horse is on her last round bale for the year, or for this winter anyway, so I took the rest of the hay out of the north lean-to, put it outside because I've been feeding that same hay to the bulls, and their hay can sit outside, so I got that all out. I got the grain drill and my chopper put down the north lean-to, and I got this corn planter in the shop, so make room for that combine. Once this is done and ready to go back out, I need to get that 60 in here, get the starter fixed, and I don't know where we're going to put him for sure. I'll make some room somewhere for him. But on this corn planter, what I want to do is I'm probably going to end up welding a piece of flat bar on the back of these seed units. Come out, drill a hole, and put another piece of flat bar coming down, and then weld a piece of 1-inch pipe on the bottom that I can mount sprayer mounts to, and then I can pivot it up and down for my spray pattern how wide I want it. Do it on all four. And the object behind that is I'm going to try and spray, I don't know, like a 12-inch wide pass. Enough that'll kill the clover and the winter eye and everything that's growing where the corn is going to grow. Once the corn gets growing, you know, and it's about knee high or whatever, then I'll go back through with a big sprayer and then spray and kill everything between the rows. So then hopefully when the clover dies, it'll release the nitrogen that it, you know, the nodules that it has on its roots, and then feed the corn crop for the rest of the season. That's kind of the thinking behind it. And I was going to order these mounts from Shoop, which say they're for a John Deere 7000, which this has John Deere corn meters in it, and everything is the same except for on the back here on the John Deere there's mounting holes on the bottom here that frame or those spray mounts would mount to. But obviously this is a Kinze mounted on a New Idea toolbar, and it doesn't have those holes. So me being a welder and a metal fabricator, we're just going to weld them on here and call her good. You know, it'll just be a short piece. Put a bolt through it, and then the arm will come down. You can tilt it up and down for adjusting how wide that'll spray. And it'll save me a couple $100 because those mounts I want to say were 50 bucks a piece. And I'm pretty sure I can get all the flat bar for around 10 bucks from our local steel supplier. So yeah, the corn planter's in here, and then I'll have to get a tank mounted on the top, 12 volt pump, and then run a wire and a toggle switch up to the, you know, to the monitor there so I can turn the sprayer on and off. These sweeps were something we tried in the past back when we were still doing tillage, and we never saw a difference, so they're just tied up. We don't even use them anymore. I should just take them off, but so what she is, it's a no-till. It's got the wave coil openers, got the hold down springs. It's been a really good planter. I bought it 6 or 7 years ago now. Well, probably longer than that. I've been doing strictly no-till for 6 years, so I bet you I've had this corn planter for 8 years. It's been a great planter. Yeah, I have the markers really far up there, but I have it set so I run a tire on the marker. Mark from the marker, it's always lined up perfect that way. No sitting staring down the center of the tractor looking at the little pointer in the hood and hoping that you're centered. So, and on these disc openers tilt forward instead of the other way, so they really can move some dirt when you're planting corn, so you can get a heck of a mark. You can really see where you're going. I mean, you can get a pretty good furrow where you can basically, the tractor will just follow it on its own. You don't even hardly have to touch the steering wheel. So we're getting there. It's hard to think, or it's kind of funny to be thinking about planting corn when the snow is still coming down, but you know, there's been years in the past, middle of April, we're putting corn in the ground, so we'll keep our fingers crossed here in the next couple weeks so we can get out and get some oats planted and whatnot and be ready to plant corn. So, and I have another video that I'm going to upload tonight. I was pushing brush this morning with the Bobcat, but I used the Gold Vision glasses, and for some reason the AVI format for a 10-minute video takes about 340 minutes to download, and this Sony camera, when I download a video with this, can be 10 minutes long, and it takes 20 minutes to half an hour. So I have to download the videos from that one overnight when I'm sleeping because I'm too impatient to sit and wait that long. So it can work while I'm sleeping. So anyways, that's kind of a quick little update here. So some of the things that are going on. There's the beast. It's been getting a lot of use here the last couple days, the last couple weeks. So anyways, stay tuned guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.